The three siblings on Two Brothers, Same Mother with Deep podcast are not professionals. Their thoughts, ideas, and theories are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey fam, welcome back to another episode of Two Brothers.
Same mother.
with D.
Yeah, and this week we're just happy to be here because people getting colds and stuff, and I had a bunch of people in my house this week, for a funeral, and it's just one of them things, man. All these kids got allergies and stuff, and it was crazy, but it was good, and our boy Drew was upset because all his cousins left, and he was like, "Hey, everybody's gone." And then his uncle, one of his favorite uncles, were gone. And when he flew out, he's like, "Where's my roommate?" Because that's his nickname, his roommate. So it was good. It helped us grow, but it is what it is. What say you? I went to D last time. What you say, Will? How was your week, man?
Well, it's a good week for the kids, man. Jay had parent-teacher conferences, man. Didn't even want to go, but he got to hear the teachers say a lot of positive things about him as a student. Anything to build up kids' confidence, man, because, in middle school, the kids are going to tear it down, man. You're going to take a lot of L's. Then Deja got her first acceptance letter. She sent in her application for UK on Saturday. By Monday afternoon, man, they said they wanted her to come to UK. So I'm excited. There's a possibility of her going to a Kentucky school. So we just got to wait on. She's waiting on FAMU, University of Miami. And those are her top choices. And as far as Renika, being principal, doing principal things this week. Had a tough week, but a good week. So what about you, D? How was your week?
My week was okay. I got sick, but hey, it happens. Birthday came and went. Shout out to the people that remembered, the ones that didn't.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I just need people to understand their birthdays do come around. Prepared for me to be a day late.
All right, we're going to jump into the next segment right now. We're going to jump into real news or no news. It's where we take a collection of stories. We bounce them off D and Chris to see if they can decide if they feel like it's real news or no news. I like that stretch right there, Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first story is 13-year-old African-American. Oh, you all right? Get it out. You good? All right. The first story we got is a 13-year-old African-American female gets accepted into med school. Is that real news or no news? CEO, what you got?
It's real. It's real. 13, med school. It's real. It's real. It's a lot of accomplished young Black folks that we don't know about, but when they put this on there and make it what it is, it's always going to be real. So real news, man. And I just pray that she just does a thing. I want her to be Doogie Howser. I want her to be Doogie Howser. That's all. 18, 19, you have residence. you are highly capable and you're doing, great works. So it's real for me. How
Yep.
about you, D?
Real news. It's real news. You ain't gonna be able to operate on me for a little while, but real news. I'm gonna need you to get I'm gonna need you to get about 10 years up under your belt, maybe even 30.
All right. Second story I got is 50 Cent beefs with his son. Son is tired of the money. He said he wants to spend more time with his pop. DD, is that real news or no news?
It's no news. It's no news. This is an ungrateful little bastard. That's what this is. This is an ungrateful little bastard. He's sitting up here complaining about $6,700 that he got to survive off of for a month. I know people that can't survive off of 500 a month, let alone 6,700 a month. When it's crazy because sometimes as mothers we do put our frustrations and our angers off on the dads to the point where we take the kids away and it causes complications. But we're not going to talk about when that man went to a company and that company was going out of business and he went and purchased all their stock and gave it to his son, knowing his son likes sneakers, right? His son messed up over the sneakers. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. But he's talking about $6,700. He don't want to spend time with his daddy. He wants somebody to feel sorry for his ungrateful butt. You know what I'm saying? He see 50 with the new kid and they chopping it up and they playing and swinging and doing what they do. And now he feeling like he missing out. Sitting there writing letters with money and stuff. You know how many people starving? Like, why are you playing? You ungrateful little brat. Then his mama over here with Diddy this week. Just
What about you, CEO? What you think? Real news or no news?
It's not for me. I'm right there with my sister on this one because it don't make sense. It don't. Opportunities, you had a bunch. You've had way more than most of the kids that look like us ever get. So guess what? You're a poop stain, bro. Stop it.
and let me add this. You dealing with a man who's one of the biggest shit talkers there is. You can not out shit talk 50 Cent. So
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I had to take my glasses off of that one because this, hey, man, your dad is legendary in what he talk about people. Hey, bro, shut up, catch up. You know what I'm saying? And when D said that, I was just like, dude, take my glasses off. A blind man can see 50 Cent and who he is and how he talks, but when you come at him like you didn't give something, because he did not start this until after people in G Unit started knocking on 50. That's when he started saying his thing. And it's like, no, man, you had everything. You did nothing with it.
Yeah. And Mom Dukes was getting 25,000 a month. Yes. And tried to take 50 back to court and get more, and she got to 6,700. So you better quit trying to run. Try to get more. You get less.
Everybody out in the chat, take how much was it, D, a month?
She was getting 25,000 now, but the judge told her 6,700 now.
Yeah. So you take 25,000 times that by 12. This is what was annual. You can live anywhere in the United States for 25 grand a year. Not a year, but a month. Teachers don't get but 30 plus. I'm just saying.
Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
Millionaire. Millionaire.
That's about 300 stacks, man.
What
300
did,
stacks
who
a
was
year.
it? Chappelle said air. No, it wasn't. Who said air? Some comedian was like, "Yeah, million air. That's the difference." So it is what it is. What's the next story, Will?
As Russia decides not to engage in nuclear warfare. So we're gonna call that real news or no news. Chris, since you are a military affiliate on the panel, go ahead and kick us off, brother.
I am the military correspondent. Why would you do something that would end the world? All these countries allowed you to invade another country and haven't taken those kind of leaps and bounds. So we didn't prevent them. They know why nobody would ever engage in nuclear warfare because it destroys the whole planet. So everything you would want to have would be uninhabitable for like 100 years. And they're not going to live to be 100 years. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to teach people to covet the land and make sure it comes back. But guess where you got to live at? In a bunker. Who wants to do that? So guess what? Russia. It's all good. You do what you do. You're not scaring nobody. You'll never scare nobody. Because nobody wants to push that button. What you say, dude?
I agree. My war specialist. I agree. Yeah. Don't nobody want to push the button. Nobody.
No. Mm-mm. Keep sweating.
Don't nobody want to push the button.
Oh.
No. It's crazy though. How people have that much power. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't fool with Russia. I don't know nobody over there. I don't really fool with them.
Yes, you do. You know Brittany Grinder.
No, nobody know Grinder.
Dennis Rodman do.
Nobody know Grinder.
She finna go to the bad place, ain't she? They sentenced her to the really, really bad place, didn't they?
What's the really, really bad place?
They said they be skinning people alive over there.
No, let me give you perspective on some of these prisons in Russia. When the warmest day is 50 degrees and the coldest day is -50, those are bad places. You know what I'm saying? And here's the big thing about that. Like, if you watch Stranger Things, the last episode when old boy was in that prison, like, those places are real. When you got 3 walls. I put up 2 fingers. You have 3 walls. All right? You got 2 beside you. It's gated in the front. You have a back wall. But there is no heat. So you've got to cover yourself. Protect yourself. It's, man, because they want people to feel what they're dealing with. Unlike the States, you got heat, healthcare, food, even though the food will kill you if you just consume that and not work out. Here in the States. But over there, the weather will kill you.
Man.
You know, so I don't think hers has gotten that bad because there is a potential of you checking your hair, making sure your line is right. But just making sure.
I noticed it though. One side of my beard, one of my beard was like up here, one's down here, and I just noticed it. I said, "Dang, man,
you got that Hocus Pocus beard. You got the lean, the right, and the sexy babe. I don't care anymore. I'm like, hey, Camelot. You know what I'm saying?
And I paid $15 for the lineup, man. I was like, dang, man, he got me. Yeah. Sorry about that. Go ahead, brother.
Did you smile while you was doing it? Because one side of your face is gonna go different.
I might have fell asleep.
Well, at least they're not gonna look at both sides of your face at the same time. Either
They
motherfucker
would
gonna
be
be on the left or
cockeyed.
they're gonna be on
D, what you say? They gonna be on this side or they gonna be on that
yeah,
side?
they're
Is
gonna
that
be on the
what?
left side or the right side. You ain't gotta worry about nobody looking at both sides at the same time.
If somebody try to talk to me up front, I'm just gonna turn my head.
Yeah, well,
There you
the
go,
best
baby.
side.
Go real fast too.
Yeah, why? Oh my gosh, who did your hair and your beard?
Nah, but nobody cares. We over 40, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Not even my barber who I pay. That's all right. Yeah. All right, man. Let's jump into sports on sports, guys.
Ooh.
That nigga
All
getting
right.
seesaw.
Sport.
Oh my God, D, you stupid. Talking about seesaw.
We're back at Crofton Playground all over again.
Boy.
All right, man. Let's jump into sports on sports.
Yeah.
Got two stories for you today. We'll go football, basketball again. First story as it pertains to the NBA. New York Knicks are off to a hot start. They're 3-1. And the Brooklyn Nets are on the opposite end of the pendulum. They're 1-4. So I want to kick it off to you guys. Tell me, by the end of the season, who do you think will be the kings of New York? Do you think it'll be the Knicks or the Nets? I'll start off with you, D. What's your thoughts?
Which one Kyrie play for?
Nets.
Nets. Yeah, they won't be it. Kyrie finna quit.
Oh my God, she said, who he play for? Dang it.
It ain't gonna be them.
No. No, Kyrie gonna need an IV in a couple of games.
Yeah. You playing tough right now.
Yeah.
But they can't win.
It'll fade out. It'll fade out. Right after Christmas, we ain't gotta worry about him no more. He gonna protest something. He is. Tell me, man.
Nobody should wear penny draws.
What's your thoughts, Chris? What you think, man? Who's gonna be the kings of New York?
I'm with D because the Knicks actually are trying, and they got a good roster. With Brunson as a true point guard, it's gonna help them. But D's right, man. It's the Nets all depend on Kyrie. Once Kyrie says he's done, the team's done.
Yeah. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do
it. I love those Negro spirituals that you got going
man, because that's what it's like.
Yeah. All right, man. Well,
temp fade, no nothing. He just got a straight up 1897 printer haircut where they cut it with scissors. That's what he looked like.
Coming to America for that. Every $10.
Make it nice and neat.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
man.
where they're gonna end up. I'm with D on that one.
All right, man. Well, speaking of nice and neat, man, we'll go to football, man. Our guy down in Denver is having some issues. Mr. Quarterback Wilson. He's having some troubles there. I think they won 2 games out of their first 7, and he is on the struggle bus. But he took it upon himself just the other day to continue to train while on the airplane. So what do you think? Do you think that Russell Wilson is going to get Denver back to the promised land, or do you think it's too little too late for the Broncos? Chris, I'm going to throw it to you.
Well, the AFC West is struggling as a whole. They can come back, but Russ has always had the ability to make it about him and not about him at the same time. That's weird. But you have an 8-hour flight to Europe. I've been on a 5-hour flight to Europe. I did not want to get him to do high knees. I wanted to relax because it's a long flight. Um, I don't know if that was trying to encourage the players, if he was really serious about getting himself back in shape. But like everybody said on ESPN and other outlets, it was like, dude, like you didn't play the week before. Why are you up doing that? You should have just chilled and just waited till we got down and then did all the things you needed to do. But hey, everybody think he's a phony. I don't think he's a phony. I just think that he's a try hard. You know what a try hard is, right? Somebody that has the ability, but they've got to always continue to do things that make them look like they're trying harder than everybody else. He didn't have to do that. And that's why that team is suffering right now. Because if Russell Wilson just takes a step back and he watches the guys he played with, because it's not always about you. It's about what everybody else is trying to do, and you take what you have and you mesh it with what they have, and it becomes a successful team. It doesn't when you think you're this level, and then you're looking at everybody else and you're just like, hey, dude, I'm here, I'm working, I'm on this plane high knee, and what was you doing? You were sleeping. But he'll never say that. But that's the mentality, So what you say, D? What you think about Russell Wilson's high knees on the plane for 8 hours? I don't think he did it for a whole 8 hours. I just think he was just doing too much.
He on the plane high kneeing?
Yeah.
Who do that?
Hands up, knees hitting hands. Who does that?
On the plane? As it's soaring through the sky, he high kneeing. Only black people. Shout out to Russell Wilson. He's a good dude. I like him. I like his narrative. Let's go there. Because I really don't know him personally. Never met him in my life. But me and his wife got the same birthday. Shout out to Cece. But his narrative is dope. I hope he get it together. I think he's done for the season. There's no comeback from 2 to 7. That's 9 games.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't think they played that many, but yeah, it's a wrap. That's a wrap.
You got it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like the Steelers, there's no coming back. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna call it a season. We're gonna go and finish up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go home and party a little earlier than everybody else, and he can hot knee all he want to, but there's no recovery from 2-7. No. You can't even tie that, can you? Before the end of regular season, you can't even.
Yeah, you can. Mm-hmm. Now they added 17
how many games?
You can add that.
17 games.
Yeah, you can add that. It's gonna be hard, but that's what I'm saying, D. Because a lot of that's going to be divisional play, where you got hot teams that really play.
Hi, baby. Thank you. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to sit down and enjoy that 8-hour flight.
That's what I do when I fly like long.
Yeah, high knees ain't gonna get you nowhere you need to be.
Hey.
Probably gonna cause some turbulence that wasn't gonna even happen. So they got this man just sitting around jumping on the plane. Jump. Somebody probably said, if y'all don't get this monkey.
I almost fell backwards. You monkey.
Y'all don't get this monkey and sit him down. He done came over here and got us 2 wins and 7 losses, and he up here doing some high knees. Nigga, take a nap.
Man,
you need sleep. You don't need no high knees. You need sleep. It's off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sierra quit dancing before the show. Before the game, he might be all right. She out there.
Oh, stop. All right, man. Well, we're going 1-2 step at home. For the ride home, we've revamped it. So we're gonna give our recommendations for the coming up week. Let me see. I'll start out with CO since D got a mouthful of food right now. What's your recommendation for this week, man? Last week it was
You was
rest.
eating,
What you got this week, man?
you was eating candy last
This
week.
week, huh? What's that? D?
You was eating candy last week.
Oh yeah, I was. I was not supposed to be eating that. But anyway, we're gonna do Jeepers Creepers. The last episode or last movie of Jeepers Creepers comes out on Shudder on the 30th. So if everybody knows Jeepers Creepers movie, it's 3 of them right now. This is going to be the 4th installment. It's supposed to be better. I'm on that, but also I got to see VHS 99 this week. It is crazy. It's not for kids. It's for adults who enjoy horror movies. Kids don't watch this. I put this on non-kids watch list, but if you watch it, it's disturbing. So VHS 99 and also Jeepers Creepers Reborn drops on the 30th. And me and Jay will be watching that. That's all I have. What say you, D?
I didn't watch anything this week.
Mm-hmm.
I watched top of my eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
But parents, I need you to pour into your children. And if they are not ready to leave your house, don't let them leave. Don't let them move out. Example number 1. Look at my boy.
Mm-hmm.
No adult supervision. This how he comes to my house right here. Y'all see him? I'm concerned. What does Darius have him over there doing in that apartment? This is why I should never let him go.
He look like a superhero though. He ain't.
He said he thought
like that?
He said he thought the suit came with padding from the front. In the front.
He's got to make his own. He got to go buy a cup in Walmart. So
like Will told him, put on some shorts. Man, he came outside. That baby arm was just a flapping. Hold on, Blah.
I got to move the microwave. Oh, bacon grease.
But if the babies ain't ready to go, don't let them go, because this is how they come to your house to visit. And they make you reevaluate what you told them. Right here. What your Crocs on?
Let's be 100, D.
He said he's super light skinned.
Let's be 100, D. You never had to teach him how to wear a superhero costume, because that's not a part of what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you show up like that, that's when you go, hey, man, listen, you got to go get you some running shorts, or you got to send that back and get a size up.
Like Will said, he gonna get some sexual harassment charges.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, man, what are you doing? Why are you trying to show that? You got a whole
you want
shot
some ketchup?
over there.
You want some ketchup on your burger? No. I don't even want the burger.
I had to do that with your nephew, man. Coming in with them trying to murder medium jogging pants with a grown man booty and penis. I'm like, man, why are you doing this? This is unlawful. You're going to get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you can't do that, man. Same thing with the middle one. He walk around in the shorts, man. It looked like a bell ringing. I said, hey, bro, you can't do that, bro.
I'm right.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you can't do that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Everybody looking at him like, ooh. Like, no.
Yep. That's okay. That's why them cougars be hollering at him right there.
Yeah. And they musty. Leave them alone. I'm just saying. Now, them cougars be musty there. Yeah, all of them don't really take care of themselves. You hitting on little kids. If you hitting on people that's known in their 20s and you late 30s, 40s, you musty. Because grown dudes don't want to mess with them. And grown dudes ain't nothing special or spectacular. But when you got to grab a 20-something-year-old, he over 6 feet, he got broad shoulders, he look good. Now, you musty. That's all I'm going to say.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Vinegar.
Shout out to the Cougars.
Yeah.
That's an aggressive cougar.
Man, that's what it be looking at your boys, man.
Oh,
Even those when they're 25, he got some 50-year-olds over there.
There's like them.
We're not talking about Darius tonight. That's a whole podcast. Well, there's a whole podcast with Darius. That's a whole podcast. So, Will, what'd you do? Because Dee's eating and she's worried about her son being kidnapped by a bunch of old women.
They're going to wear his little ass out.
Fight, nephew, fight.
I guess since you gave a word to the wise last week about rest, I give a word to the wise about words, man. Just watch your words, man. As quick as they come out, it's that much harder to reconcile and walk them back. So just, make sure you think before you speak. Kind of like they said, look before you leap. Same kind of deal, man. So, if you feel strongly about something, man, figure out the right way to say it before you say it. That way you don't hurt people in the process, man. So,
Yeah.
All I would say with that, Will, is remove your emotion and tap into your logic, what you know. And if you don't know a lot, you ain't got to say nothing. Like, sometimes you ain't got to say nothing.
It's been another episode of Two Brothers Stay
It's been another episode of Two Brothers.
The same lady that we slid out of the slip and slide with. That's our mama. No drama. It was our mama. We said, whoop, there's a baby. Oh, there go 2 babies. Yeah. And then there was 3 babies. With.
Did you say mama's vagina was a slip and slide?
I just said a slip and slide. I didn't use that word. Hey.
I can't even be a part of this no more. I can't even be a part of this no more.
Hey, tell nephew he looked like a baby Black Adam back there.
I didn't know Bob Marley was a superhero.
Now you know.
That's a superhero.
Now you know.
No crime, no cry, no crime.
No crime. Come on, D. Say what D, so you can sign us off.
Man, I'm not co-signing to that shit. Y'all sitting up here talking about mama vagina slip and slide, and y'all just slid on that. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll see y'all next week.
We're gonna do it again.
All right.
This has been another episode of Two Brothers.
Same mother.
Yeah.
With Daffodil.
Hey, Will, don't call me that, man.
No,
I
don't.
am
Do you
no
hate it?
nerve.
Do you hate it? I didn't know that.
Have you ever seen a daffodil? Google
It's a
it.
flower.
Google it.
It's a
See if I look
beautiful
like it.
flower.
No,
You know what I'm
I don't think
saying?
it looked like a flower. Who used to call you Daffodil though?
My damn doctor.
Oh, never mind. I thought they called you Daffy Duck at the doctor.
Her first name Daphne, he used to say daffodil, and I was like, what's a daffodil? But then when I found that flower is really a weed, it's a pretty flower, but it's got so many toxins in it when it comes to allergies. And I was like, you racist.
So he called you toxic when you was little. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Let's run it back one more time.
All right, one more time.
I'm keeping
This
all
has
of
been-
them though.
This has been Two Brothers.
Same mother.
with D, the toxic flower that's really a weed when you drive down the street.
Hey,
Maggot
yo,
ass
like,
nigga.
subscribe, click the bell. We love y'all. Until next week. Peace. One. Love. We out.
And if you're over 17, please stop wearing costumes. Thank you.